As many local schools delay their start date, New Braunfels ISD is taking a different route, moving forward with in-person instruction for students when school starts next month.
Hill Country reporter Leah Durain shares how the school board reached this decision.
With no current restrictions from Comal County in place, New Braunfels ISD leaders have been debating how to start the school year. Tuesday night, trustees voted on whether to have the district start remote only for the first 3 weeks or offer in-person and remote learning options to parents. The superintendent recommended remote only due to current coronavirus cases in Comal County, pointing out the majority are in the New Braunfels city limits. Each of the 7 trustees explained their perspective. David Hefner and Matthew Sargent voted to have remote only for the first 3 weeks.
Employees had their own survey, and it was a split decision, 50-50. I have a hard time if we send 70% of the kids to school, we can't only send 50% of the employees to those. Teachers may not be able to make that decision whether they have to go or not.
The other 5 trustees voted to offer a choice, letting parents decide what was best for their children.
I just have a real hard time making a decision for the entire school district when this is really an individual choice at the parent level.
Out of 7,400 surveys, 66% of parents opted for in-person instruction.
Basically, you're going to anger and upset 50% of the people that you serve, regardless of your decision.
With the decision made, NBISD is moving forward with preparations for the start of school. Enrollment begins next week. Parents will be able to make their final decision 2 weeks before school starts. That choice will remain in place for the first 9 weeks and can be changed for the second grading period. The superintendent will answer parent questions online tonight at 5:30. A recording of the meeting will be posted on the district's website tomorrow. I'm Leah Durain, the KENS 5 Hill Country reporter.